Welcome back to the Ontario Soccer Centre in Vaughan, Ontario. It's the start of the second period of the OPDL Charity Shield game. This is the girls' U14 game between Burlington Bayhawks in white shirts and blue shorts, and Whitby Iroquois all in navy blue. 3 30-minute periods, as I mentioned during the first period. Unlimited substitutions permitted during the breaks, and to that end Burlington, who trail by a goal to nil, have brought 4 new players into their lineup, mostly offensively, so watch out for number 7, Hope Lamke, who scored 10 goals in the regular season. She wears number 7. Number 8 is Isabel Delambre. Number 11, Michelle Starkle. And number 16, Murray Young, who scored 10 goals in the regular season, so she'll be helping to help out with Amanda West up front at the start of this second period. Fine shot coming in there from one of the Whitby substitutes. That's Naylor Rowe with a left-footed shot gathered by Claire Wyville. Whitby making 2 changes at the start of this second period, as you just saw. Naylor Rowe wearing number 2 coming on, scored 4 goals in the regular season. And number 21, Sarah Zucker, also into the game. Sarah generally plays as a holding midfielder. So adjustments for both teams. But 4 changes at the start of this second period for the Burlington Bayhawks, who trail to Jamoya Henderson's early goal. 3 30-minute periods. The thinking behind that is that if things are not going as planned, it gives the coaches in what is a development league, by name and in nature, a chance to talk to their players at close quarters and adjust anything that isn't going as planned. But it is a corner for the Bayhawks. Caroline Chenard, the FIFA Women's World Cup referee, just sorting out some pushing and shoving before the delivery towards the penalty spot. They need to get rid of it quickly. It's deflecting around like a pinball. But Whitby a chance to clear up this near side. And again, Naylor Rowe wearing number 2. Alyssa Stewart knocking the ball forward. A little bit more pace and purpose about Burlington at the start of this second period. That's a good run. Ball is going to go out of play. It'll be a Burlington throw on that far side. Stewart takes quickly. A little too quickly for her teammates, and behind the dead ball line for a goal kick to Whitby. Lost only 1 game in the regular season, Whitby, and that was against Burlington by 2 goals to 1. Jamoya Henderson on that occasion scored the Whitby goal, as she has done again today. On that occasion, back in August, it was in a losing cause. Panic stations for a moment at the back for Whitby, but Faulkner made up for her own mistake. But certainly Burlington have come out fired up at the start of this second period. Going to restart with a drop ball here. Quickly in on the action is Murray Young, 16, one of the second period substitutes for Burlington. There's another of them wearing number 7, Hope Lamke. Long dark ponytail. She certainly knows where the goal is. Well, it was a forceful challenge, but a fair one, according to the referee. Was there a push from Henderson? There was. So another chance for the Bayhawks to get forward and build up some pressure at the start of this second period. Knocked into the penalty area. Dealt with in good measure by Whitby, who are making their own way forward now. Over halfway. Aruda couldn't find her teammate Henderson. Wyville manages to clear up towards halfway. And they've turned it over. And now Burlington with a chance to come forward. Through Starkle. Michelle Starkle. Murray Young beginning to have an influence, having come into the game at the start of this second period. As you might expect if you've watched this team, Murray Young was second in team scoring in the regular season with 11 goals. Just behind Amanda West. Clearing is Maddie Wright for Burlington. That'll run away for a throw on that far side for Whitby. 7 minutes gone in this second period. No addition to the scores. Henderson on the ball, scorer of the only goal. Manages to use her body to shield the ball. And Dixon couldn't keep it down, but had the confidence to take the shot on first time. That ball didn't go outside the penalty area. And so Wyville will have to take that goal kick again. This time it does cross the 18-yard line. Decent run from Alexa Harding-McCulloch. Still going. Still going, Harding-McCulloch. Eventually she runs into a navy blue shirt in the form of Olivia Sequevo. Can they keep the ball in? They can. Sequevo again, battling hard for possession. Bayville will get the throw. Taken quickly. Can they get the service into the middle? The attempted cross is charged down. It's a corner on that far side. Five Burlington players inside the Whitby penalty area, waiting for the delivery, right-footed towards the near post. Can they keep the move going? A little bit of room on the edge of the penalty area. Getting quickly was Dixon to clear the danger. Possibilities here on the edge of the 6-yard box, and attentive defending from Kelsey Williams, and out for another corner to Burlington. Plenty forward again in white jerseys for the Bayhawks. Again towards the near post, and this time straight out of play. For a goal kick. There's no question that Burlington in the first 10 minutes of this second period have looked more lively and more purposeful going forward. Now, can they convert that territorial possession into real goal-scoring chances? Once again, the white jerseys of Burlington coming forward. Thompson-Cottrell wins the throw on that far side. Hit her own player, got a fortunate rebound, but then straight out of play. Hurried clearance. And Burlington in possession once again with Shears. Nice turn from Jessica Shears. Looking for the ball up the line. Inviting her teammate to run. Well, the ball... It's going to be a free kick, in fact. A little aggressive in the attempt to keep that ball in play. And Renee Faulkner in the Whitby goal, taking her time as her team reset their formation ahead of her. But a smake from Faulkner straight out of play. Another throw upcoming for Burlington. Harley McCulloch across to take it. Back against the boards there. Like to get some distance on this throw. Ricochet. Once again, not dealt with as convincingly as they might like at the back there, Whitby, but another throw. Into the penalty area again. It'll roll all the way through to Faulkner. Hits the stanchion on the roof, and that will mean a drop ball restart. White shirts of Burlington quickly in. Midway inside the Whitby half of the field. Can they make something count? 10 yards outside the penalty area. Jordan Campbell, dispossessed. Full-blooded challenge. It will be a Whitby ball. But certainly they haven't seen so much of the ball in an attacking sense in this second period as they did in the first. And credit Burlington for tightening up their defending and playing as a better unit. Dixon. Vanessa Dixon again. Dispossessed. But Dixon will pick up the loose ball, but the foul committed. And a free kick to the Bayhawks just outside their own penalty area. Naylor Rowe can't keep it in. Throw up the line. Still in play. Now it's a foot race. And out of play again, using the body to shield the ball. And behind for a Whitby goal kick. Well, plenty of endeavour and commitment at the midway point of this second period, but goal scoring chances few and far between as both these teams settle into their stride and their formations. Elsie Williams with the ball forward, but out of play finally behind, and the danger passes again. Renee Faulkner will take the goal kick. Certainly she was arguably the busier of the two goalkeepers in the first period, made 2 or 3 decent saves, but Not really tested since the interval. Mistake there by Villafort. It'll be tidied up by Harding McCulloch. Away from Dixon, Harding McCulloch still with it.
10 in, 8 out for Burlington.
Possibilities here. But that's well dealt with. Naylor Rowe went round one player, then ran into trouble. And Burlington tidy up at the back. Wyville. As Aruda was closing in with menace. Forward by Villafort. And possibilities here, but it's offside. Well, just for a moment, Burlington thought the waters were going to open, but the assistant on that far side saw the offside. Another change for Burlington.
15 in.
And the arrival of Grace Sugiyama, an attacking midfielder, comes on to replace
8.
Isabel Delombre. 3 substitutions per team in play in each period, and unlimited substitutions at the end or between periods. So the first look at Grace Sugiyama, wearing 15 for the Burlington Bayhawks. 13 minutes remaining in this second period. Still that early goal in the first period from Jamoya Henderson. Separates the navy blue jerseys of Whitby from the white jerseys of Burlington. Now, Lauren Aruda. Aruda goes for goal. Got some curl on it. But Wyville safely behind it. Wyville over halfway. Ball stays in play. Safety first defending by Whitby. But Burlington have seen far more of the ball in their opponent's half in this second period. As yet, nothing to show for it. Play to this left-hand side. It was a handball, was it? Just spotted by the referee. Just ricocheted off the arm of Dakota Schleichhorn. Saw that one coming. Dixon sweeps it out to that left-hand side. Naylor Rowe on it quickly. Has Henderson inside her. Rowe rides one challenge, then runs into trouble. Ball still into the area. Heavy first touch by Rowe. And in the end, a free kick awarded to Burlington, just on the edge of their own penalty area. Forward quickly by Campbell. Once again, the ball runs behind for a goal kick. They've played that long ball up that right-hand side on a number of occasions, inviting those wide midfielders to run and give the game some width, try and get in behind the Whitby defenders. Hasn't quite worked yet, but once they get their timing right and get in behind, there is certainly some danger lurking. Here's Jamoya Henderson for Whitby, the goal scorer. Looks for Aruda, but it's just behind her and out of play. Aruda with the header. Dixon knocks it forward. Henderson looking to poach in behind. Villafort. This is better from Burlington, over halfway. Jordan Campbell making some hard yards for the Bayhawks. Into the penalty area. Shooting chance was taken away even before it had evolved. And now on the counter-attack, Whitby. Good work by Belichick. Dixon. Thoroughly involved, Vanessa Dixon, running that midfield engine for Whitby alongside Balichorek. Into the area again. Henderson just got crowded out. What's the referee given here? It will be a free kick to Burlington. Jamoya Henderson tussled with the defender and the goalkeeper Wyville for the ball. In the end, she was a little aggressive, in the opinion of the referee, or over-aggressive, and a free kick is the result, the way of the Burlington Bayhawks. Less than 10 minutes remaining in this second period. 3 30-minute periods. Whitby getting ready to make a substitution. I'll give you the details of that in just a few moments. They made 2 at the start of this second period. And Sabrina Braccia, I'm told, coming back into the game to replace Naylor Rowe. 9 for 2 for Whitby. So substitutions are interchangeable. There we go, there is the change now. So Braccia reintroduced back into that front 3 for Whitby. And Naylor Rowe can take a breather. Braccia keen to get on with it quickly. Just taking her eye off it there was Hope Lamke. Murray Young with the ball forward. Picked up by Lamke. Lamke trying to keep the move going. And Murray Young is brought to ground on the edge of the penalty area. It will be a free kick, just inches outside the 18-yard box for Burlington. Jordan Campbell will take responsibility as Whitby form a 4-player wall. And Jordan Campbell is well known for her shooting ability. Maybe this is her opportunity. Jordan Campbell then. A yard outside the area, goes for goal. Well, managed to get it over the wall, but couldn't keep it on target. And it drifts behind for a Whitby goal kick. Faulkner then, protecting her clean sheet. Finds Aruda. Dispossessed. Schleichhorn. Free kick for Burlington. A little under 6 minutes left in this second period. Villafort looking to knock this towards the edge of the penalty area. Didn't get the distance on it, but Burlington pick up the loose ball. Vanessa Dixon, always cool and authoritative in midfield. Aruda did well. Finds Henderson, quickly onto it. Not much support in the penalty area yet, it's beginning to arrive. Dixon got there first, Wyville collects comfortably. Dixon again, volleys forward. Picked up by Villafort. Shears on that far side And then Williams for Burlington as they come forward. In quickly for Whitby is Jessica Shears. Villafleur with the Burlington free kick up towards the edge of the Whitby penalty area. Plenty of white shirts forward, but Dixon is first to it. Left foot is straight out of play. Throw for Burlington. We've had plenty of possession inside the Whitby half of the field in this second period. It's a free kick right on the edge of the penalty area. Well, just a few moments ago, we saw Jordan Campbell trying her luck. Once again, the Whitby wall is formed to protect the goal of Renee Faulkner. Is this the moment for Burlington? Again, quickly on the counter-attack. Here come Whitby Iroquois. Did well to get out of play, trying to catch them on the break. Wyville's come a long way, had to make that. And Wyville's got to scoot back in goal now, as Henderson makes her way forward, out of play again. And Claire Wyville, the Burlington goalkeeper, has now recovered her position. It will be a Burlington ball. But very quick in transition on the counter-attack. Whitby to clear their lines from that free kick, just a metre or so outside their own penalty area, and turn the tables and ramp up the pressure at the other end of the field. Once again, that long ball attempted over the top. Now, was that handball? It was. And the referee's going to have a word. It's going to be a yellow card. It was deliberate handball. The referee spotted it. And in the opinion of the referee, it was deliberate and deserving of a yellow card. I'll confirm the recipient of that yellow card in just a moment, but is most definitely a free kick. Villafleur into the area, all the way through to Renee Faulkner. Kelsey Williams, we believe, was shown the yellow card for that deliberate handball. The Whitby central defender. Good quick feet there by Jordan Campbell. As they keep the move going. Possibilities here now. Driven a little wide. And then finally funneled out of play by Saquevo, who was across quickly and diligently to clear the immediate danger. Just over a minute remaining in this second period. So if Burlington are going to equalise before the next stoppage, they need to do it quickly. Long throw again from that right-hand side, awkwardly bouncing ball. Aruda leaves it for her goalkeeper. Faulkner clears up towards halfway. Henderson got a knock and wins the free kick. Wasted free kick, 30 seconds remaining or thereabouts in this second period. Can the white shirts of the Bayhawks draw level before Caroline Chenard blows her whistle? Dixon across to clear this time for the end of the second period. Harding McCulloch sprinting across to retrieve the ball and take a long throw. try and cause some panic inside that Whitby penalty area. The header forward. Not clear yet. Awkwardly bouncing. Then the shot. Straight into the midriff of a Whitby defender. And that will be the final action of this second period of the girls under 14 OPDL Charity Shield. No addition to the score, but a better effort, I think, by Burlington Bayhawks in this second period. But they haven't yet managed to draw level. It remains with a third of the game to go. Whitby Iroquois 1, Burlington Bayhawks 0. Welcome back to the Ontario Soccer Centre in Vaughan, Ontario. The first of a doubleheader of the OPDL Charity Shield games, coming up the third and final period of the girls' U14 game. Between in the white jerseys and blue shorts, the Burlington Bayhawks, and all in navy blue, it is Whitby Iroquois who still lead this, with a third of the game to go by a goal to nil. It'll be Burlington to get us underway, under the watchful eye of FIFA Women's World Cup referee Caroline Chenard. And Burlington making 3 changes at the start of this third period, restoring that original forward line. Coming back into the game, number 5, Jordan Faveri, the captain, Amanda West, wearing number 9, top scorer, and number 18, Erin Bianco. Whitby have made a couple of changes at the start of this third period as well. Into the game, number 5, Kaylin Wright, first sight of her, and also back at left back, number 6, Megan Catino. So the coaching has been dispensed. Final words of advice from the respective coaches, Craig Clydesdale for Burlington and Steve Airley for Whitby. There's no question, I think, that Burlington made a better fist of it in the second period. Had plenty more possession in dangerous areas, but didn't really make the best of their opportunities. And here is Lauren Aruda wearing number 3 for Whitby, who has been a constant threat up that left-hand side. This time runs into one too many white shirts of Burlington. Palachorek. Fed wide by Jessica Shears. Now Jordan Henderson, whose only goal of the game seems a long time ago now, but it remains the goal that separates these teams. It was scored inside the first 5 minutes from a corner. There have been opportunities for both teams to get on the score sheet since, but it remains a 1-goal game. Henderson again offering herself on that far side, goes to ground and wins the free kick. Now Whitby can take their time here and allow players to get forward. Aruda across to take this free kick, so often the goal scorer. Chance to be the provider here for Lauren Aruda, as Whitby look to double their lead at the early stages of this second period. Wyville came, didn't really get there, and in the end takes a ricochet behind for a corner, and Claire Wyville in the Burlington goal gets another life. And this is where all the coaching from set pieces should come into play. Defenders have a chance, of course, to rehearse these moves on the training ground. Does it work in theory? Vanessa Dixon up quickly. It's still bouncing around, and in the end, Caroline Chenard blows her whistle to signal a free kick for Burlington, who need to break and break with purpose, but there's plenty of time to find this equaliser in the third and final period against Whitby Iroquois, champions of the Western Conference, with just a single loss. Henderson again up that right hand side, strong and fast, and Henderson pulled down, and a yellow card. Challenge was just too aggressive, and the yellow card for Alexa Harding-McCulloch, the central defender for Burlington. Second yellow card handed out. I guess not surprisingly, both of them going to central defenders. Kelsey Williams for Whitby, and now Harding-McCulloch for Burlington. And more defending for the Bayhawks to do here. Plenty forward in navy blue for Whitby, who lead by a goal to nothing. Can they find a second goal here? Referee's whistle preceded the free kick. And Caroline Chenard will have that set piece taken again. Just a yard or so outside the Burlington penalty area. Into the mix-up. Wyville comes. Didn't collect cleanly. Can they keep the move going? Still danger. Dixon. And the defending is not convincing from Burlington as they try and scramble the ball away. Now there's a chance to clear their lines and break. Loose ball. It was a decent run by Amanda West until she ran into a navy blue jersey. Henderson giving chase inevitably. Strong player, quick player as well, Henderson. No real surprise that she scored the only goal. A little bit of tussling going on midway inside the Whitby half. And a free kick is the result. Taken by Thompson Cottrell, the co-captain of Whitby Iroquois. Palachorek forward. Bianco dispossessed. There's Amanda West. Now forward. With Alyssa Stewart. Now possibilities here for Hope Lanky, but offside, is it? It is offside just beyond the last defender. Just a couple of times Burlington have been caught offside, but credit to the defenders for holding their line. Thompson Cottrell with the free kick. Shears, Jessica Shears on that far side. Back inside for Sequevo. And out of play for the Whitby delivery. Out of play again. And this time it'll be a Burlington ball midway inside their own half of the field. Number 4. Isabella, number 4. Room on this right-hand side. Alyssa Stewart giving chase. But across to cover is Thompson Cottrell. Number 4 half stopping her opponent, but once again Henderson using her strength and her body to shield the ball. Now here's Aruda as Henderson starts to make her move. Lauren Aruda took a deflection. Dixon towards the edge of the penalty area. It's going to roll into touch and it'll be a Burlington throw. Picked up by Balachorek. Trying to spread it wide on that far side of the field. Looking for Sequevo. Ball into the area. Parts behind for a goal kick. Just over 20 minutes remaining in this OPDL U14 Charity Shield. Whitby Iroquois, champions of the East, leading Burlington by 1-0. Ruda had a pop at goal, took a deflection. Palachorek spreads it wide. Kaelin Wrights, Henderson lays it back for Dixon. Rather scuffed the shot. Burlington looking for an outlet, looking for Amanda West, their leading goal scorer. Has had a quiet game, Amanda West, looking to get on the end of that ball. West, but now Amanda West will get a chance. Driven wide, needs some support. West has done well, into the area, possibilities here. Oh, just wide, and in the end behind for a corner. It was panic stations, and that's as close as Burlington have come. It was all set up by Amanda West. The shot came in, and Renee Faulkner, fingertips to her left-hand side, and with some help from her defenders, managed to keep the ball out of the back of the net. But a clear opening there for Burlington. And the threat is very present at the back. Plenty of white shirts still forward, trying to support the attack, and in the end, volleyed out of play. And the danger passes, but that was clear chance for the Bayhawks. Perhaps as good an opportunity as they've had throughout the game to get back on level terms. Good work by West to hold up play, beat her opponent and get a meaningful ball into the middle. The shot was scrambled away and behind. Kaelin Wright across to that far side. Out of play, Burlington ball. Burlington making the substitution. Olivia Sarabura rejoining the action in place of Erin Bianco. Sarabura with 3 goals in the regular season. What would she give for one in the next 17 minutes? Thompson-Cottrell, the ball forward. Vanessa Dixon helped out by Henderson, Jamoya Henderson, who scored the only goal. That's a good move inside from Sequevo, and it's gone in. It's gone in for the second go. Olivia Sequevo has scored it. Wyville couldn't hold the shot, and Sequevo has doubled the lead for Whitby with 17 and a half minutes remaining. Whitby Iroquois lead by 2-0. Well, if you don't take your chances at one end, you'll often find they come at the other end, and often at some expense, and that's certainly the case as far as Burlington is concerned. Had that golden opportunity just 2 or 3 minutes ago, but instead of drawing level, they find themselves trailing by 2 now. Olivia Sequevo cutting in from the right-hand side, strong in possession. Wyville managed to get a hand on it, but rather like the first goal from Henderson, couldn't hold on to it, couldn't push it around, and just nestled in the corner of her net. And so it is now Henderson and Sequevo, the goal scorers. Meanwhile, well, from the edge of the 6-yard box, there were real opportunities there, but the ball was wide.
16 for 21. 16 for 21.
Another substitution coming up for Burlington. Murray Young being reintroduced into the game. A more offensive player. And Alexi Harden-McCulloch is taken off. Murray Young, we mentioned, 11 goals in the regular season. And it is goals that Burlington most certainly need now. Well, it's getting to that stage with, what, 15 minutes to go and trailing by 2. That Burlington need all the offense they can muster. So Murray Young, as I say, with 11 goals in the regular season. Amanda West with 18 goals. Jordan Faveri with 10. There's plenty of potential goal scorers on the field for Burlington, but they've got to make one or two of them count in short order. Once again, the ball catching the stanchions of the roof. So Caroline Chenard forced to restart with a drop ball. Malachorek in quickly. Loose ball breaks for Burlington, but not for long. Here's Vanessa Dixon looking for Henderson. It's all a little crowded inside that centre circle. That's good work by Balachorek. And now coming forward is Kaylin Wright into the penalty area. Can she find a teammate? Oh, it's top of the crossbar. Back to Aruda. Dixon. Oh, it's hit the post. Well, we've had the crossbar and the post. Now the referee's whistle has gone for an offside. Well, the frame of the goal saved Burlington on 2 occasions there. Kaylin Wright with the original shot, which just shaved off the top of the crossbar, and then Aruda in with the second attempt, and Dixon as well against the base of the post. Here is Aruda again as they threaten a third goal. Again, it's spilled, and this could be the third. It is. It is the third goal, and it's Kaylin Wright poaching because Claire Wyville couldn't hold on to it. And a third goal for Whitby with just 13 minutes remaining. Probably ends this as a contest. Kaylin Wright the scorer. It's 3-0 to Whitby.
Whitby goal scored in the 17th minute by number 5, Kaylin Wright.
Henderson clattered, and that's going to be another yellow card here. This time for Maddie Wright. So both the Burlington Central defenders have been cautioned by Caroline Chenard. Wright joining Harding McCulloch in the referee's notebook. And it was let's just say it was a very strong challenge on Jamoya Henderson. Rightly punished with the yellow. Referee, that's going to go. It's the 4th goal. Well, Wyville started to come. Didn't get there. And I think Vanessa Dixon got the header. I'll confirm that for you in a minute. It is Vanessa Dixon who's been a real live wire in midfield, and suddenly it's all going horribly wrong at the back in these closing stages for Burlington, and Dixon's goal means it's 4-0 for Whitby. Well, for long periods of this game it was a 1-goal game. It could have gone either way, and there were some gilt-edged chances for Burlington to draw level in the second period and at the start of this third period, but 3 quick goals from Sequevo, Wright and now Dixon means this game is now well beyond the white shirts of the Bayhawks. Good tackling there, and clean as well. No whistle from the referee, and with a little over 10 minutes remaining, as Henderson comes forward, takes a ricochet. Wyville will pick it up again, but she has not had a happy day, Claire Wyville, and she will know as she continues her development when it comes to set pieces or balls into the area. As a goalkeeper, if you're going to come, you've got to come with authority, you've got to come and claim, you can't come and change your mind. He or she who hesitates is lost in many walks of life, and soccer is no different. Substitution, I believe, on that far side. This coming for Whitby, and we're going to see Naylor Rowe back in the action, and a well-earned rest for Lauren Aruda, who has really done her bit. The Whitby top scorer, operating principally up the left-hand side of that attacking three. So Naylor Rowe, wearing number 2, comes back in.
With the substitution, number 3, Lauren Aruda, replaced by number 2, Naylor Rowe.
Jordan Henderson just ricocheted off her arm. Handball, free kick Burlington. Well, you feel if Burlington score now, it would be nothing more than a consolation. Less than 10 minutes remaining in this OPDL Charity Shield U14 game for the girls. Kaylin Wright, one of the goal scorers, kept in by Thompson Cottrell. Jamoya Henderson wins the throw on that pass on the near side. Dixon, as they threaten a fifth. Still in possession on that far side of the field. Naylor Rowe lets it run. May take the throw herself. But in the meantime, Whitby are going to make another substitution here.
23 for 21. Whitby.
21 in, right?
21 in, yes.
So Sarah Zucker on for Sequevo, Olivia Sequevo. Another change towards the end of this game. Some fresh legs. Sarah Zucker saw some action in the second period for Burlington. Once again, another handball. And you might argue it was hand to ball, but Caroline Chenard, the referee, was much closer than the rest of us. Up to halfway. Dixon waits for the bounce, collected it, knocks it forward, and Dixon's gone down in a heap. Another late challenge here, and Dixon might need a little attention. She's being attended to by her teammates.
With the substitution, number 21, Sarah Zucker, replaced by number 23, Olivia Sequevo.
Well, Vanessa Dixon is taking her time. Maybe got a flailing elbow in the face. Up now. Wiping her nose and her face. And she really has had a eye-catching performance, Vanessa Dixon, in that advanced central midfield position. Makes her way forward again now. Thompson Cottrell takes the free kick for Whitby. Dixon involved again, thinking about the shot. Comes in from distance. Henderson, it's an offside, as the ball was swept in by Jessica Shears. So free kick for Burlington. Just a little over 6 minutes remaining, and an explosive third period from Whitby Iroquois has put this game well beyond the Burlington Bayhawks, you feel. 4-0 the score. Tussling in midfield. Towards the edge of the penalty area again. Henderson turning. No route this time. Amanda West. But she can't influence it. And Whitby in a commanding position and in control. The passing has been crisper, the finishing a lot stronger. between the best in the west and the best in the east. Zucker out of play and a corner. Another chance to ramp up the pressure for Whitby. And more defending, and there's been plenty of that for the white shirts of Burlington throughout this game. Naylor Rowe across to take the corner for Whitby Iroquois. Inside the last 5 minutes. Wyville's gone chasing it. Didn't collect it cleanly at the first attempt. So Rowe, will she take the throw? She'll leave it in fact for Jessica Shears to come across. Rowe offering herself. Straight into a white shirt though from Rowe. That's well done by Kaylin Wright. Strong young player, Kaylin Wright. Didn't really get any purchase on the shot. No trouble this time for Wyville. Clears quickly. Here's West. Into the middle. Dixon in again. She really has been a tower of strength, Vanessa Dixon. Quite apart from the goal scoring. She's had a terrific game in midfield. Vanessa Dixon for Whitby. Here they come again. Naylor Rowe on the ball towards the edge of the penalty area. Kaylin Wright just on the edge of the penalty area. If Rowe decides to cut it back, will be a Burlington throw. 3 minutes and change remaining in this third and final period. And Burlington need 4 goals. It's highly improbable, if not mission impossible. I think as far as Whitby is concerned, they probably know they've got the game won. Now it's pride in preserving that clean sheet as well. Shouts coming from the bench to players of both teams that they're inside the last 3 minutes to stay strong, finish strong. Balachorek. Ball chipped forward. But in the end, tamely out of play. And another throw for Whitby right on halfway. Kaylin Wright turning quickly, dispossessed. Clever feet. But stepping in with authority is Kelsey Williams for Whitby. Took a ricochet there. Is there time? Is there time for Burlington to score a consolation? Balachorek the ball forward. It'll stay in play, will it? Naylor Rowe making a nuisance of herself. It is a Burlington throw. Balachorek turning. It's just a possession game now for Whitby. The game is probably over as a contest. Here's Amanda West into the penalty area. Tidied up by Thompson Cottrell. Just about a minute and a half remaining. As West offers herself again into the penalty area. Time for the blue shirts to clear. They don't do it with any conviction, and then a shot, more in hope than expectation, drifts behind for a goal kick. Renee Faulkner, 3 shutouts in the regular season, and she's less than a minute away from a shutout in the OPDL Charity Shield. Faulkner clears, straight out of play. Is there time for Burlington to mount one more serious attacking move? Balachorek in quickly for Whitby. We have a chance to clear now, up towards Henderson. Didn't get as far as her. Picking it up is Murray Young. Now Henderson quickly looks ahead of her, over the head of Kaylin Wright. Closing seconds. It'll be a free kick for Burlington on halfway. But do they have time to threaten the Whitby goal before the final whistle? Over the top, not like that, they don't. All the way through to Renee Faulkner. Just a matter of seconds now. Turning is Sarah Zucker. Dixon ahead of Wright and all the way through to Claire Wyville. But it has been a dominant performance, particularly in this third period from Whitby Iroquois. Now, can they find a way to complete the shutout and take the Charity Shield? It'll be a Burlington ball. Look at the watch from the referee. Just as a matter of seconds remaining, Burlington ball again. Just time added on now by the referee. No player in white anywhere near the football. And Faulkner waves her players upfield. Once again, the ball strikes the stanchion of the roof. That's unfortunate. We'll restart with a drop ball. Palachorek inevitably in. Dixon as well is never far away. Here is Vanessa Dixon looking for Henderson up front. Wyville was quickly off her line on halfway. Namke. And now Jessica Shears quick to clear. Out of play. How much longer will the referee add? Just a matter of how much time Caroline Chanel has added for the stoppages and the substitutions. Groans and moans from the crowd here at the Ontario Soccer Centre. It's the life of a referee. But 4-0 is a convincing scoreline in favour of the navy blue Whitby Iroquois. Quickly in again, hungry to get to the ball and finish this job. As the final whistle goes and the celebrations can start now. Convincing victory for Whitby Iroquois. It was a tight game for so long with that early goal from Jamoya Henderson in the first period. Whitby, though, found another gear in the final period with 3 quick goals from Olivia Sequevo, Kaylin Wright and Vanessa Dixon. Burlington Bayhawks certainly had their chances, none better than that one early in the third period, but in the end they couldn't convert, and a solid goalkeeping performance from Renee Faulkner for her 4th shutout of the season. So with goals by Henderson, Sequevo, Wright and Dixon, it is the Whitby Iroquois who will celebrate as winners of the 2015 OPDL U14 Charity Shield, beating the Burlington Bayhawks by 4-0.